Alright, what is happening, guys? Chief J back once again. I got a really good response to the thank you Q&A video thing. So I have here 4 pages of questions. So I will go ahead and read them in the order that I received them. First off, Lori Gaming asks, will you ever do a face reveal? That's something that I've been thinking of, but I don't think I would do it like a reveal, just like that, because I have some ideas for some videos, like some skits and things of that nature, that it doesn't always work to have my face hidden. You will probably see more of my face in the future. I don't know if it'll ever be like a reveal like that. Stone Cold 600, what bike would you love in the future that is actually realistic? BMW S1000 RR. Angel OG asks, what did you start on and how old were you? I started out on my DRZ 400 and I still own it. I picked up the FZ6 a year and a half or so later. I was 19 when I started riding. At least 19 when I started riding street bikes. I actually started riding motorized 2-wheel things with, I used to race mini motos a little bit, and I started doing that when I was around 13 or 14, something like that. Gangsta Duck and Kevin Vimanga ask, how old are you? I am 21. Peyton Emmett asks, will you ever do a day in the life of Chief J video? I don't know. My life's pretty boring, I think. It's pretty much wake up, go to work, go to school, that's sleep. That's about it. But maybe I might do something that could be like a skit sort of thing, so maybe. Isaac Webster, when did you first get into riding a motorcycle and did you have the support of your family? Well, like I said, I've been riding street bikes since I was 19. And I've been in motorcycles in some form or another since I was about 13 or 14. And obviously, I couldn't have done that with the support of my parents. They've never had an issue with me riding motorized things ever since I was really little. When I went to street bikes, obviously, they were a little more worried, but I took my time with it, and I always wear my gear, and overall, they're supportive of it. They don't really, like, freak out about it or anything. Pure Gevalt AMG, hashtag Melon Army, asks, which bike do you ride? 2002 DRZ 400, 2006 Yamaha FZ6. Dude Killer, congrats mate. Thank you. Dirt Hog 365, congrats bro. Thank you. Let's see, next page. Fumble, fumble, fumble. Brutal Wolf asks, help me out to what bike to get for my first one. I was thinking a WR125, I'm assuming Yamaha. Don't know, love you man. Love you too, Brutal Wolf. WR125, I'm assuming you're probably in a European country where you guys need to start out on 125s. The WR125, from everything I've heard of, it's a good bike. I'm not really good with the 125cc recommendations because we don't really have them in the States very much. I think the only mass market bike that we have that is a 125 is the Honda Grom. And pretty much everyone around here starts on 250s or 300s. And the thing is, we don't have restrictions, so I mean, you could start out on a Hayabusa if you wanted to, if you had the money to do it. That wouldn't be a smart idea, but you could. So, WR125, sure? But you'd be better off asking someone who has more experience with those types of bikes. Zachary McAlpine, are you doing a face reveal? What state do you live in? See the prior answer for the face reveal. I live in Florida. Original 99. Okay, I'm sorry about this one, but when you ride, do you ride by the feeling of the seat or the handlebars? I don't know what to tell you. I don't understand the question. Sorry. Devin Whitmill, what is a good bike for starters in a city with traffic conditions like yours? I think in any urban environment, the thing you want to be aiming for is you want to be sitting more upright. More than anything, you want good visibility and good handling. That being said, I would aim for like a standard or a supermoto, but yeah, I would say like any supermoto that's not a 450 or a 500, but like WR250 is a good bike. Even a DRZ 400 SM isn't, I don't think, too much to handle for a beginner unless you're really, really short. Any of the like 300 or 500 class bikes will do well in that sort of scenario as well. Decent upright seating position, decent maneuverability. That's what you're looking for. Angel OG, good vids man, ride safe. Thank you. OFWG Kieran, doggy or reverse cowgirl? The Zeroth 13. Why you started to motovlog? Who inspired you? I started motovlogging because I was watching other motovloggers and I wanted to do it. Basically, I kind of stumbled into motovlogging where I was looking for how to ride a motorcycle videos years ago, and I found an Australian vlogger by the name of Blinky Cab. Pretty much, I watched all his videos and then through the whole little related videos thing on the side, which is down there somewhere, I started stumbling onto other channels like Chase on Two Wheels and Jake the Garden Snake and all that, and it seemed really fun and I wanted to try it. Helmet Cam Matt, yo, good man. I hope I can hit 1,000 soon. Thanks, and good luck. 77 TikTok. Congrats, bro. Hope to see more killer videos in the coming weeks. What do you anticipate will be your next big milestone? 10,000, 50,000, 100,000? How different do you think you'll become as a result? I don't know. It took me quite a while to get up to even 1,000. I've been doing this for about a year and a half now. But, I don't know. My next, in my head, my next milestone is I think 5,000. And, long-term, 10,000 would be really cool. I don't know if I'll ever hit it, but, something to look forward to, maybe. And how different do I think I'll become as a result? I hope not very different. I don't see myself really changing. Any change that would happen would be not really a result of the channel growth per se. It would just be kind of my own personal growth. Nikester Waltz. Are there any motovloggers you dislike? Who inspired you to motovlog? Who inspired me? Pretty much I answered that. Blinky Cab, Chase on Two Wheels, Jake the Garden Snake. Are there any motovloggers I dislike? Palm Beach Rider. He's a douche. No, not really. I don't really dislike anyone in the community. I don't have an active dislike of anyone personally. There are some people that their videos are just not really my cup of tea, whether it's their topics or their style, but I don't dislike them. Their videos aren't my thing, and that's fine. Raymond760, congratulations, dude. Thank you. Isaac Spehar. How do you hook up aftermarket lights to a dirt bike? I don't know. I've never done it. My DRZ is factory street legal, so it already came with all the lights and everything. So I put aftermarket lights and turn signals onto mine, but I'm assuming you mean converting a dirt bike over the street, and I've never done that. If you mean just changing them out, there's tutorials on YouTube, and it's pretty easy. It's pretty much just remove old wires, connect new wires. More air. Turns out helmets don't ventilate well when you don't have when you have wind rushing over them. The Dark Knoll asks, what mic do you use and how do you edit your videos? Any tips for new motovlogging? And Delmi Rosario Vlog also asks how I edit my videos. The microphone I use is it's the Drift mic off of the Drift website. I'll toss a link to it down in the description. It's the mic I'm using right now, though now it's not hooked up. Normally the mic is hooked up to my Drift Ghost that would be mounted on this pad right here, but now I'm routing it with an extender cable to my computer to record audio. As far as editing my videos, I use Sony Vegas Pro 13. Brutal Owls asks, favorite band? ? Oh my gosh, that's a huge question. I'm gonna name a few top favorite bands of all time. Iron Maiden will always be my number one. Amon Amarth, Children of Bodom. Also Rammstein. And I'm probably Americanizing the pronunciation way too much, and some people are going to be gonna tizzy about that. But whatever. Those would be my top 4 favorite bands. I'm a metalhead. Pretty much always have been. But I do like I do like music in other spheres. Tech 9, Copson, Tyler the Creator, Eminem. So I do like rap and hip hop and all that stuff. And lately I've been listening to someone called Mala. I'm not quite sure how to say it, which is like deep house and G house and stuff like that. Samuel Parham, what is the best starter bike and why? Loaded question. That all depends on how you want to ride, but I would say you cannot go wrong with any of the 300 class bikes, Ninja 300, R3, CBR 300. The CB 500 class of bikes is also really good. So you got a sport bike with the CBR 500R. They have the standard CB500 and then the CB500X, which is more of a adventure touring-ish bike. Those are all good choices. If you want to dual sport, you want to do some dirt riding as well. WR250, DRZ400. It really all depends on your particular situation and how you want to ride. Joe Dirt 002 RBLX asks, I have 5 years to talk my parents into letting me get a motorcycle. I've told them how it isn't as dangerous as it seems and traffic isn't heavy here. It just won't work. Any tips on talking them into letting me get a bike? BTW, nice videos. Parents are always tricky, man. My parents were actually like, it's hard to believe maybe because of what I said earlier about like they allowed me to have like motorized things before, but my parents were actually super like strict and protective. I always had the earliest curfew of anyone I knew and all that growing up. So things do change. You gotta prove to them that you're responsible. Take it seriously, you know, look into safety research. I bought like a full set of gear, helmet down to boot, before I even owned a motorcycle to kind of prove that I was serious. And I didn't buy it all at once. I bought it as I had the money to buy it, basically. But that may not work. And as much as it sucks, sometimes if you're living with your parents and they say no to something, you kind of just gotta roll with it, as much as it may not, you know, it may kind of suck. But you have 5 years. Don't worry about it too much. Don't constantly like wear them down about it. But I hope it works out for you. And if it doesn't, you know, you'll be moving out probably not that long after, and then you can do what you want. Justin Arietta asks, is it legal to travel down a road in reverse as long as you follow the direction of traffic? Yes. But you have to be sitting backwards too, and you have to have the handlebars behind you. And he also asks, since bread is square, then why is sandwich meat round? That's a really good question. Let me ask you this. Why do hot dogs come in packages of 10, but the buns come in packages of 8? Probably the same reason. Thanks, Obama. Arto Pure, I asked for the answer to the ultimate question. What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? 42. Informal Llama, congrats, dude. Thank you. Question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad of an idea was it to ride with Moto Trippin'? They don't make scales big enough for how bad an idea that was. If you guys don't know what he's talking about, I'll put a link in the description to that as well. Be sure to check out that video because it's pretty funny and it shows how much I suck at riding. Would I do it again though? Absolutely, in a heartbeat. And honestly, if the opportunity presents itself, I probably will try to do that again. And hopefully do it better this time. Everride says, nice work, man. You know it's a good sign when you do your 1,000 sub video and you're halfway to 2,000 already. Thanks so much, dude. It means a lot. Mr. Oss Adventure, congrats, man. 1,000 subscribers is awesome. Well, thank you. Question, what goals do you have for your channel? Keep entertaining people. Growth is nice. And but really, you know, interact with fans and make new friends. That's what it's always been about for me, and that's what's fun about it to me. Florida Outdoor Adventures, congrats, buddy. Thanks, dude. And ooh, last page. Super Lexi, Supernautica and Moto Lexi. Congrats. Thanks, guys. Your support has meant a lot. You guys have been supporting me since the beginning, basically. And you guys have supported a lot of new vloggers, so that's really cool. Question, any advice for new motovloggers wanting to start soon, how to get their channel noticed? Advice for new motovloggers, just do it. Have fun with it. Pay attention to your technical, like the quality side of things, and I don't mean just like your topics and whatnot. I mean like the actual video quality. There's nothing to me that's more of a turnoff to somebody's channel than, you know, clicking a video and the camera angle is all wrong, the audio is like wind noise central, there's no effort put into it, the titles aren't done in a way that's even grammatically correct, and there's spelling errors. You don't have to be professional, but put like a little bit of effort into it, you know, and it'll go a long way. And as far as how to get your channel noticed, collaborate. Find out if there's any vloggers like roughly local to you, and try to see if you can make some videos with them. That's a big thing. Don't go around begging for shout out. Don't spam. Don't do like sub for sub. None of that. It's all BS and it's not worth it. You know, focus on quality. Put your work out there. Learn the technical side of things. YouTube tags are a big thing. You want to be showing up in related videos. There's a lot of cool Facebook groups. Motovloggers Worldwide is one. YouTube Motovloggers and Friends is another one. Those two groups, search for them, join them, learn, post, get some feedback. They're really excellent groups, and they're really good at supporting people. Kingpin, yams or sweet potatoes? Oh my god. I thought those were the same thing. Are they not the same thing? What? You're blowing my mind here. Kingpin. Christian Pleasance asks, is 6'4" Honda your friend, and is 5' China your friend? 5' China, no, never met him, never talked to him. I know of his existence. I very much doubt he knows of mine. 6'4" Honda is a friend of a friend, basically. That's pretty much all there is to that. XTC Subi, congrats bro, keep it up. Thank you, I will. Omar and Wasif, congrats on this milestone. I hope you get more soon. Well, thank you. Ninja Boy 065 Ninja, will you ever set up your own meetup? Probably not like a Chief J meetup, not my own meetup. I might be one of the hosts to a local-ish South Florida meet at some point, along with some other South Florida vloggers and friends. Keep an eye out for that maybe in the future. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And finally, the last question. Jason Batista, what is your dream bike? I mentioned it earlier, but the BMW S1000RR. That bike is something very, very special to me. All right, 4 pages of questions. Done, just like that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your comments and questions. I will catch you all in the next video. Bye!